Hey guys, Eddie with Nelson and Sons Review. Today we're talking about YouTube Unlimited Karaoke. How's that even possible? What?
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make.
So you're asking yourself, what do you need to do unlimited karaoke on YouTube? Well, all you really need is a good microphone, an iPad, YouTube, and a nice big screen TV and some good speakers. So this here is the mixer, which is going to be one of the most important pieces. I got this from Guitar Center, and this is going to mix your YouTube music and your microphones together. This here is the optical to RCA converter. You've got your optical input here. You have your power input, and this is a coax, but we're not going to be using that for today's demonstration. And then you have your RCA out there on the bottom. This here is the microphone set that I got from Amazon. It was about $180. I'll have a link below on the one that I received from them. So these are the basic items you're going to need: an Apple TV, the mixer, and a microphone, and that optical converter. So I'm using the older Apple TV because it has the optical out on the back. You have your power, your HDMI for video, the optical out for audio, and then that's your Ethernet input there. So now I'll kind of show hooking it up. So those are your microphone inputs onto the mixer, and those are your outputs from the actual microphone receiver unit. And these are the XLR type microphone plugs. So you're just going to plug it in and just hook those to the inputs on that mixer itself. And we have our Apple TV, the optical out on the back of that optical TV, Apple TV. And then the optical to RCA converter. So that's where your optical cable from the Apple TV. So here I'm plugging in the optical plug into the optical to RCA converter, and then I'm going to plug the other end into the optical out of the Apple TV. That way all the audio coming from the Apple TV will go through and into that optical to RCA converter. Now the reason you need the RCA converter is the inputs for the mixer are like headphone jacks. So you're going to plug in the RCA from the optical converter, the output. These are the output of the optical converter. And then you're going to plug them into the mixer. So it's an analog signal now. So you turn a digital optical signal into an analog signal for the mixer to be able to decode it. And you got your line input there, 5/6. And then down there is the volume for that as well. You can adjust the gain and volume of that specific channel for the music. And now this is your main output. So now you've got your microphone and your Apple TV coming in, and this is your output from going into the receiver. So now everything gets mixed in and then goes on the output. And these are the ends that I'm using for my receiver. They have a 90-degree because my cabinet's kind of shallow. So having the 90-degree adapter on the end makes it to where the wires don't get smashed on the back. So it kind of puts them off to the side. Makes it real clean setup. So now you see here the Apple TV, the mixer, and then the microphones power everything up. And then that's the output from the mixer, and I'm going to plug it into my receiver here that I have. And on the back here you see the cable satellite input I'm using, the analog input on that for that receiver. That's what I'm going to be using. And I renamed it. When you hit the cable satellite button, it turns karaoke. So now you know when you click it, you're on the karaoke channel and you're good to go. So you have your Apple TV, the converter, optical to RCA converter. So the music from the Apple TV is coming out and going into the mixer here, and you can adjust the volume of the music. And then you have your microphones, the inputs there for each microphone, and the levels for those as well that you can use. So here's a quick run on the mixer. You got your inputs for your microphone. You got the gain levels for each. You've got your high and your low frequencies, your FX button and the main output, and then this is your input for music, and then you've got your gain level for that, and then there's your master volume for everything once it's mixed. And then the big thing in here, which is kind of neat, is the echo function. There's the FX, so you kind of sound a little better. You have a little reverb or a little echo to your voice. You sound a lot better when you're singing. You just got to make sure you push that button there to make sure that's turned on, and I put mine in mono and not stereo mode. It sounds better. Alright guys, now that we got everything hooked up to be able to do unlimited karaoke, I wanted to show you how to get your iPad synced up to your Apple TV. Now the big thing is making sure that they're both on the same network. So once you got your iPad up here, go into YouTube, and you want to click this little icon up here. It says AirPlay and Bluetooth devices. Now since we're using an Apple TV, we want to use the AirPlay and Bluetooth devices. And my Apple TV is called Karaoke, which makes it easier to remember. And then once you're synced up to your Apple TV, you'll get the little red icon there. And at this point, you can type in anything you want. Now, the main thing you got to do is make sure you type in karaoke at the very first time, and then type in anything after that. So any song, any singer after that. But you must type in karaoke first so you get the actual karaoke logo on your TV and it'll play correctly. So I'm going to play my favorite here. And we'll see how it goes. And once you got your song up, you just click it here, and it's going to play on the TV.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I hope that was helpful. We use karaoke here all the time for all of our parties, and it's the best way to get unlimited songs, unlimited singing for all night long. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little reminder bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.